Hi, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is a Hatha flow practice that my students came up with. This week they all came to class with a couple of their favourite poses and we created a flow together. So I hope you enjoy it. When you're ready, pop anything comfortable on, grab your mat and come and join me. We're going to start sitting cross-legged, so if that's not comfortable for you, feel free to kneel or stretch the legs away if that's better. And we'll just lower the gaze or close the eyes when you're ready. Take a moment drawing the awareness in. Just check in and notice how you're feeling within yourself. Let go of any stresses or tensions from the day or week so far. And give yourself permission to be fully present in the practice. Let the awareness settle onto the breath and follow the flow of breath in and out of the body. Gently deepening the inhale and lengthening the exhale. Breathing through the nose as best as you can. And just noticing how the center rises and falls with each breath. Your next inhale will take the arms out and up. Exhale, hands down through prayer in front of the heart. Again, inhaling, arms out and up. Exhale, hands down through prayer. This time we'll inhale, arms out and up. And then exhale, twisting to the right. Right hand down behind, left hand on the right leg. And looking over the right shoulder. Great. We'll inhale back through center, reach the arms up, and then exhaling over to the left. Inhale back to center, reaching up. Right hand down, left arm up and over. Find length through the side of the body. Back to center. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Alright, we'll inhale up to center. Hands are resting on the knees. We're just going to bring the chin down towards the chest. And then right ear towards the right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear towards the left shoulder. Just taking the head in that pendulum motion from side to side. Great. And then bring the head back to center. Just give the shoulders a nice roll back. And then rolling forwards. Lovely. Then spin the feet round and come to tabletop position, ready for cat-cow. So wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We'll move through cat-cow. The inhale looking up, send the heart forward. Exhale rounding. Belly button towards the spine. Just move at your pace, inhaling to look up, exhaling to round. Great. And then we'll come to a nice neutral spine. We're just going to ease the weight around the hands, working into the wrists. And then we'll take those circles in the opposite direction. Lovely. Then coming back to center, weight into the left hand. We're going to flip the right hand over, palm facing up towards you, fingers facing towards the body, finding that stretch into the wrist and the forearm. Great. And then we'll place that hand back down, weight into the right hand, flip the left hand over again, palm facing up towards you. Lovely. Then pop that hand back down. We'll take the hands about a handspan in front, shift the weight forward and step the right foot to the outside of that right hand, coming into a lizard pose. And from here, we're just going to ease the hips slightly forwards and back. Great. Settling into that pose. Maybe if that's feeling okay, you want to turn that movement into a bit of a circle, working into the hips. Lovely. Great. And then draw the hips back, straightening through that leg, lift the toes, try and draw the toes towards you, find the stretch through the back of the leg. Fantastic. Nice bend into the knee again, slide that foot back. We're going to step forwards with the left foot. Again, easing that weight forwards and back, working into the hips nice and slowly. If that's feeling good, maybe turning those into little circles, just exploring that movement in the hips. Wonderful. And then we're going to draw the hips back, straightening through that left leg, draw the toes towards you, find that stretch through the back of the leg. Fab. Nice bend into that knee, draw the foot back. We'll take the big toes together, knees as wide as the mat, sit back to the heels, wide-legged ancestral worship. We're going to walk the hands back up towards the body, draw the knees back in towards each other, coming to kneeling. Our flow is going to start with the 3-part Taoist breath. We do this from kneeling. If that's not comfortable, feel free to pop any padding or just flip the feet round and sit instead. But when you're ready, we'll inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, hands cross behind the head and then stretch into the space to either side. We inhale, bring the fingertips onto the shoulders. And then exhale, palms forward, round the back. Inhale, palms up, reach the arms up, lift the gaze, lift the chest. Exhale, folding forward, sweep the hands down. Inhale, take the arms out and round as you bring yourself up to kneeling. And then we'll step forwards with our right foot coming into a lunge. Great. Think about hips coming forwards and down, but try not to sink into that full range. Engage the muscles, draw the legs in towards the center line. We're then going to come into pigeon pose. If you know your knees aren't a fan of pigeon pose, feel free to miss this out and stay with your lunge. But if you like, we're walking the right foot over towards the left side of the mat. Bring the right knee down. That right foot can tuck in towards the body as much as you need to, so you can bring the hips nice and level. Great. Have the hands as wide as the mat onto the fingertips. We're just going to fold forwards over that leg. And then inhale, press up again through the hands. Lovely. Place the palms down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and we'll slide that right foot back, roll onto the outside edge of the left foot and reach up with the right hand, side plank. Lovely. From here, our right leg is going to go down onto the ground behind us, lower the hips slightly, and then press through the left hand, lift the hips, reach up and back with the right hand, wild thing. Great. Lower the hips slightly. Bring the right hand back down onto the mat as we pivot on the left foot and then send the right foot through, sending it off to the left. Reach up with the left hand, coming into fallen triangle. Great. From fallen triangle, we'll pop that hand down, draw the right knee in, then step the right foot forwards. Great. Place the feet ready for warrior one. Nice bend in the knees. Reach the arms up. Warrior one. So we're bending into the right knee, push through the left heel. Great. Lovely. Maybe take a few nice settling breaths here. Then when you feel ready, our inhale, reach into the space in front, lift the back heel, warrior three. If you're like me with minimal space, you could always reach the hands back instead. From here, we're moving into eagle. Draw the left knee forwards, cross the left leg over the right leg. Nice bend into that right knee, right arm on top. Wrap the arms around, coming into our eagle pose. Great. We'll unwrap the arms, unwrap the leg, step back. Warrior two. So wriggle as much as you need to. Hips facing the long edge of the mat. Sorry, I've got my back to you. Bending into the right knee and looking over that right hand. Fantastic. From here, we'll straighten through the leg. Turn the feet to parallel, folding forward. Great. Hands down onto the mat or onto the legs. Forward fold. From here, turning back towards the top of the mat, turn the right foot round, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, we'll bend into the knees, coming down into Malasana, our yogi squat. And then hands out in front. Sit yourself down onto the mat. We're going to roll all the way back, coming into plow pose. Got a wall in my way, so I'll be shuffling forward. Great, so sending the feet out behind. If you know plow pose is not one your body is a fan of, feel free to just roll back and hug the knees in. Remember, in plow pose, we want to keep the head straight, so no turning the head from side to side. Lovely. Then we're going to use the momentum of rolling out of plow to bring ourselves back up to standing. So when I say momentum, I don't mean do it super quick. I just mean in one fluid movement, roll down, feet on the mat, bring yourself up to standing. Great. Hopefully that worked. Don't worry if it didn't, if you needed to pop the hands down and stand up in whatever way was best for you. We're coming into our forward fold, Uttanasana. Lovely. From here, bend the knees as much as you need to place the hands on the mat, and we'll step back, down dog. Nice deep breaths in down dog. Right. Then pop the knees down, sit back to the heels, take a moment in ancestral worship. Your next inhale will come up to kneeling, take the arms out and up. 3-part Taoist breath. Exhale, cross the hands behind the head, reach into the space either side. Inhale, fingertips to shoulders. Exhale, palms forward, round the back. Inhale, palms up, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Great. We'll inhale, arms out and up, coming up to kneeling, and step forwards with the left foot. Great. Coming into your lunge. Lovely. Stay here in your lunge, or if you like, pigeon pose. Walk the foot over towards the right side of the mat. Lower the left knee down, sliding that back foot out behind. Remember, tuck that foot in as much as you need to so you can bring the hips nice and level. Hands on, coming onto your fingertips, hands as wide as the mat if that's good. We're going to fold forwards over the leg. And then press through the hands, bringing yourself back up. Lovely. Plant the hands onto the mat, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, we're sliding the left foot back, roll onto the outside edge of the right foot, reach up with the left hand, side plank. We're going to bend the left knee, pop the left knee on the floor behind, lower the hips for a moment before you press through the hand, lift the hips, reach up and back with the left hand, wild thing. Great, lower the left hand down, roll through center, then all the way around to send the left foot through towards the right, to reach up with the right hand, fallen triangle. Great, now we're breathing. Lower that right hand down, step forwards with that left foot, place the feet, warrior one, root through the feet, draw yourself up, warrior one. Great, warrior three, reach into the space in front, lift that back foot, or if like me you need to, reach the hands back instead. Great, we're bringing the right foot forwards, cross the right foot over the left leg, wrap it round, eagle, left arm on top. Uncross the arms, uncross the legs, step back, warrior two. Lovely. Feeling nice and strong and stable. We'll straighten through that leg, turn the feet to parallel, folding forward. Hands could be on the mat or on the legs. Wide leg forward fold. Fab. Walk the hands round the left foot, turning back to the top of the mat. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, bend into the knees. Coming into Malasana or yogi squat. Tailbone down towards the mat, lengthen up through the spine. Right, sitting yourself down onto the mat. When coming into our plow pose, I'm just going to shuffle forwards. The joys of a small room. Remember, if plow pose doesn't work for you today, have the knees bent in, give the spine a rock instead. And then with control, chin tucked in, lower the legs down, hands down, feet down, bringing yourself up into Uttanasana, hands either on the mat or on the legs. Brilliant. Bend the knees as much as you need to place the hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. And then knees down onto the mat. Sit back to the heels, ancestral worship. Well done. So that was our lovely flow created by my wonderful students. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll just have a little ease out now and then lie down. So from here we're going to walk the hands over to the right. Find that stretch through the left side of the body. Walk the hands back through center and then over to the left. Walk the hands back to center and then bring the hands up towards you. We'll spin the feet round and come to lying on your back. Great. Have the knees bent, feet on the mat, arms out at shoulder height. We'll just slide the hips slightly to the left and then let the knees roll down to the right. Gaze could stay up towards the ceiling or looking over the left shoulder. We'll inhale, bring the knees back through center, slide the hips slightly to the right, and then let the knees roll down to the left. Again, gaze up or looking over the right shoulder. We'll draw the knees in, back to center, and then bring the knees in towards you. Happy baby pose, holding onto feet or ankles. Have a little rock from side to side. Great. Release the feet. Pop the feet on the mat, knees bent, soles of the feet together, let the knees roll out. Reclining cobbler, hands could rest on your center, they could be out to the sides, or you could take the arms up and overhead, taking hold of opposite elbows. Let the awareness settle onto the breath. Allow the eyes to gently close. If you want to change to Shavasana at any point, do stretch the legs away, bring the arms out by the sides. If you feel good in this reclining cobbler, you can stay here for a minute. And just check in, notice how you feel within yourself. Be aware of any changes from when we started the practice. And then just let the awareness settle onto the breath. Allow the breath to flow in and out, expanding and settling. So if you have time going into a meditation, if this is all you have time for today, just bring the arms down, pop the hands under the legs to draw the knees back in, give the knees another little hug in, and then either coming up to sitting or rock yourself up to sitting, bringing yourself fully back into the room. Great. So I hope you enjoyed that practice. As I say, big thanks to my wonderful class that came up with it, and we really enjoyed putting it together. I'll see you here again soon. Please do subscribe, like the video, leave me comments, let me know how you got on. I appreciate it. Om Shanti.